Fuck you, screenshots. Fuck you. Just admit. Yeah. I don't know if we read this.
Oh. Yeah,
Just read it again.
Yeah, so might as well.
I don't know if I read it. Hi, Mom. How are you standing creepily behind me? Huh? What?
What?
She's so confused.
Okay. Continue on. However, my focus gathered on a pair of demons, one of them being the demon servant that was with the demon lord, carrying sheets and books across the room. Yeah, we read that. Oh well. Oh well.
Damn that woman, ordering us around. I bet she thinks she's all high and mighty just because she bore that bastard son. Well, she's no queen. She's a simple harem girl. She'll never be queen. The demon lord reminds her that every bloody night. You'd think she'd let it sink in.
Oh, so they take the anger out on the son? Wow. The snort that erupted from the servant's nose disgusted me to no end. How vile was this creature? Who was he talking about?
And about that boy, what do the other noble sons think about him? They treat him like an equal. He's no noble son, and he will never be. He's a bastard child that doesn't know his place, just like his bitch mother.
Well, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Shh, you know he could read minds from a mile away.
Then let him read mine. I don't care. That boy's a monstrosity never meant to be born.
That's why he's so shy all the time.
Yeah.
The servant cleared his throat, however, at the sight of Demon Damien, who was standing nearby with an almost dead cold look on his face.
Ah, you.
Yes, me. I don't need to be a mile away to hear your thoughts.
Boy, what?
What I'm doing out of my room is no longer your concern. I may be a bastard, but I'm the Demon Lord's son regardless. I won't take insults from you anymore.
Damien is like Jon Snow.
He probably just snapped.
Yeah.
And it's just like, fuck off. Right?
Yes.
I don't have a feeling he's about to do something to that demon servant that made his dad mad.
Probably.
Then what are you going to do, bastard son?
Kick him.
Kill him!
You know what? He's probably an illusionist too, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, that's true. With his mind.
Yeah, probably. Damien started to step forward. I don't know why, but the room suddenly felt cold and dark as Damien started to approach the servant.
I'm finally gonna shut you up.
If you threaten me, you'll threaten him.
Damien's glare,
Glare.
yes. Glare could practically kill. I was afraid to even watch, but I continued hoping to not see blood spill from this fight. Damien continued to walk towards the servant, towering over him like a shadow.
I've taken your insults for long enough. Now, I get peace.
Oh, I thought I was saying I want peace.
Oh, close enough.
I was like, what? What's with the get? Oh.
Stay away.
Now he's afraid. Then maybe you shouldn't have been bad-mouthing someone who made him snap.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I've had enough of you.
Damien stopped, turning his head to look up at the archway in surprise.
Mother?
She's a red cloak.
Yes, because they were too lazy to actually show her.
Too much money for the artist that they commissioned.
It's just like, oh, they probably got tired of bringing in new people all the time.
I guess.
The demon servant slowly turned, also matching Damien's surprise as they turned to look to the archway. A figure completely covered in a red sheet stepped out into the hall, slowly walking to Damien. The thick sounds of chains echoed in the room. Dragging across the stone floor, I felt something in my gut tighten, unsure of what was going on, but positive something wasn't right about it. Oh no. There's blood? Oh, that's not good. However, the familiar smell of blood entered my nose, only it was fresher and much more potent. My gaze slowly trailed down to the stone floor, only for me to go wide-eyed at the sight. Blood brushed over the sheet as the woman walked, painted a stone a dark red, and almost black color in the woman's wake. I looked back to the mother, now worried that she was bleeding underneath the sheet.
Leave us.
The mother sounded almost enchanting. Despite only saying 2 words in her arrival, I almost let it slip from my mind that this was merely a vision. You know what? That mother's probably really powerful. She just wasn't born as a noble.
Yeah. She
Which
might
is
even,
probably what attracted the father to her.
that might even be the reason why she wears the sheet and has the chains, because they have to restrain her because of how much power she has.
Yeah. The servant glared before walking off, mumbling incoherently under his breath. The other demon with him giggled at the servant's inability to fight back. I guess Damien's mother was powerful enough to silence anyone. Because they certainly don't do it in front of them.
Yeah.
Well, they might do it in front of Damien because they don't know what he can do. And he probably doesn't show them. They're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
However, one fact stuck out to me. His mother was a harem girl. I imagined chains on her covered feet making me frown. It was terrible to imagine.
What are you doing out? He'll hurt you if you aren't.
I love how it's like, shh, shut up.
Quiet now. I'll be understanding.
Bye-bye, Mom. Damien stopped talking, staring at the woman walking towards him in a calm demeanor. A hand slipped out from the curtain and gently caressed can't talk, Damien's cheek, making him almost melt into the hand. Damien looked to his mother, a look of hopelessness on his face.
Why do you want me to turn around?
Oh no.
Oh.
Just listen to my thoughts, like you always do.
I watched as Damien slowly nodded and turned around.
As you wish.
She's gonna betray him, isn't she?
Yeah.
Focus on my thoughts.
I could tell that Damien was holding his breath. He must have cared very deeply for his mother. It was incredibly sweet. Silence lingered in the room, obviously because of Damien's listening to his mother's thoughts. It was almost awkward to watch. The hand that held Damien gently petted over his hair. The breath that Damien was holding slowly was let loose, letting Damien relax. Maybe she was calming him down. He was pretty angry, but why make him turn around? All she was doing was petting his head and talking to him in her mind. It seemed surreal. Something was wrong. I looked around the room, trying to see what was going on behind the scene. Was someone going to stop them? Was someone going to interrupt? My eyes landed on a dark shadow of a woman walking towards the couple with a knife in her hand. She had shackles with chains on her neck, hands, and feet, but they remained silent as the woman neared the couple. She's about to kill the mom, isn't she? And then he's going to kill her because she did that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All of us, or maybe, I don't know anymore. I'm confused. All of a sudden, the mother brought out her other hand and took hold of Damien's horns, pushing him to his knees. Oh, crap. Damien, no! The shadow quickly started to run at the couple, raising the knife higher above her head. I instantly wanted to move, to run and protect Damien. I remained still, watching the scene unfurl before me.
No!
Were they about to try to kill Damien?
Yeah, I think so.
Damien kicked back, causing his mother to buckle and fall back and release his horns. Damien quickly turned and grabbed hold of the shadow's arms, tightening his grip on them. The shadow started to scream and bite at Damien desperately. Damien glared and threw the shadow at a nearby pillar, making it disappear and drop the knife it was holding.
That was probably like a creature she created.
Probably.
Like a shadow of herself.
Yeah. I looked to the mother and regretted looking. The sheet that was wrapped around her wasn't long enough to cover her as she fell, the edge landing over her stomach and covering her upper body. The lower half of her body, though, was covered with multiple different scars and bled. Her ankles were both shackled to different lines of broken-off chains. Her legs were together, but I could tell from the number of scars and the amount of blood only increased the further up her legs you went. A poor woman. I stared as the demon Damien looked to his mother in shock and heartbreak. The real Damien around me gripped to me tighter.
Why?
In an instant, his mother raised her hand to the fallen knife, tensing her hand and fingers to bare her nails. And the knife flew off the ground and into the woman's hand, making her grip over the handle tightly.
Enough. I can't. I don't want to live like this anymore. I won't let him have me again. I won't let you invade my mind again.
That's why he was so frightened of. He's probably why he stopped using his ability too.
Yeah.
The woman quickly got up onto her knees and raised the knife over her head. I felt my mind screaming as I gasped.
I can't take it anymore! I can't!
Why blame your son for something he can't really control?
Right?
No! Stop! Enough!
I felt my voice vanish as I watched this woman, Damien's mother, slam the knife into her own body, curling over herself at the stab. After a choked sob and breath, the woman fell to the ground, curled into a ball as blood pulled from under her, and the already blood-red sheet. The world around me shattered at his voice, stabbing through my heart and my stomach like glass. The world fell apart, and I was left in darkness. The real Damien gripped onto me, burying his face on my shoulder as I gripped to his arms, or onto his arms. That's supposed to make us not like him?
How the hell is that supposed to make us not like him?
Did that really happen? What did I witness? Why would Diana reopen this kind of wound for Damien? Finally, the world reformed back to my room with Diana back by the window.
The Demon Lord, despite his sadistic pleasures, loved Damien's mother beyond anything else, even his own wives. When she killed herself, the Demon Lord blamed Damien and his ability to read minds.
She said the father first, and then Damien.
Yeah.
She didn't mind Damien's as much as she didn't like the sadistic pleasures he took from her.
Yeah.
That she had to give him.
Oh my god, isn't that what BDSM is about?
BDSM is supposed to be about trust
Trust.
between the two, and
Yeah.
there was no trust in that, obviously.
Absolutely.
At least not on the woman's part.
Yeah.
The only ones who convinced him not to kill Damien were his brothers. So the Demon Lord granted Damien his life. But he would be doomed to become a lowly slave as soon as the eldest became lord.
That's probably another reason they run off.
Yeah. I looked at Damien, who had a face of both murderous hatred and pure sadness. As he glared at Diana, the woman he glared at, however, simply chuckled.
So, one day, he was visited by an angel who told him about humans and painted him a pretty picture about them. Now, he's obsessed with it.
Because maybe if he'd been in the human world, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Because humans don't generally think that having an affair is a great idea.
Yeah.
Because usually the person that you're having an affair on will leave your ass because you're doing that.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me this? Why are you doing all of this?
To butter you both up, of course. I'm about to give him the chance to have his wish granted.
What? What? Damien and I stared in pure disbelief. Was Diana serious? She was a nut job. Diana laughed, seeing both of our faces.
I needed to see how well you could handle his past. You can't have true love without seeing all sides of your love, now can you?
Very true.
I don't like her babying voice though. It's like,
Yeah.
you bitch, shut up! Diana then looked fully to Damien, crossing her arms. Something about this struck a chord of fear with me, but I watched in silence.
I offer you this, bastard son. I have the ability to turn you completely human. No magic, no mind reading.
You're lying.
Am I? Read my mind. See for yourself.
Damien stared at Diana, only to go wide-eyed at her.
You're not. But...
That's right. Your humanity for your brothers.
I'd rather keep my brothers, though.
Yeah, and plus, I didn't really want him to become human in the first place. I kind of feel like even as much as he may not like it, being a demon makes him who he is.
Yeah. I looked at Diana in surprise. What? She wanted Diana's brothers over to her? That was underhanded and cruel.
Think about it, Damien. You can finally be human. You won't hurt anyone anymore. You won't put her in danger.
They didn't want to put more code in. I could see Damien look at me, instinctively making me look back at him. He had a look of fear which scared me. Was he going to say yes? Was he going to say no? I want to know what to do in this situation.
All I ask is that you completely willingly let me take your brothers back home. No big deal if that means you get to be a human with the girl of your dreams, right?
No.
Knew it.
That was obvious.
Yeah.
How did you think that would work?
I think in a way she's trying to pit us against each other. In a way.
I guess.
And it's like, do you want your girlfriend or your brothers more?
Yeah.
Obviously you would choose family. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Excuse me?
I said no. I will not give my brothers over to you.
I could see Diana's anger flare up like a snake ready to strike.
You do realize what you're denying yourself, right? You're giving up your one chance to become human.
I'd rather remain a demon than let my brothers be your slaves. Now leave.
Diana gripped her hands into fists by her sides and glared daggers at Damien. However, she didn't move to strike. She raised one of her hands and rubbed her temple in pure anger.
Then I'm curious, Damien. What would you trade for your humanity? You wouldn't go so far as to have sex with me for it, would you?
Ew.
And, well, I guess they're kind of, sex is like a neutral thing for them.
Damien remained silent. I looked at Damien, expecting him to answer, but why was he not replying? My mind went into a mini frenzy. Was he willing to have sex with Diana for it?
Honestly, I wouldn't care because I know he wouldn't have any emotions and he could become human. So if he just has sex with Diana once so he could become human, I wouldn't mind. That's what he wants. And you're looking at me like, what? No.
Oh, no, I understand that viewpoint, but also I can understand hers. You don't want the guy you love to be sleeping with another. But then
I
again,
guess.
in Dragon Age, the first one, Origins, at the end, if you're dating Alistair, you can ask him to sleep with Morgana so none of you will die. So I was like, I can understand both viewpoints. So I'm kind of in the middle on that.
I don't know. I honestly don't think it's really
As long as
cheating until
as
they
long
say
as-
I love you.
Yeah, it's like, as long as he doesn't do it again after they actually start
Yeah.
fully dating, then I'm fine with it. Because right now, technically, they're not fully dating. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, Diana let a large surprised smile appear on her face at Damien's silence.
Or would you? Interesting. And if I were to offer that?
Again, silence. Damien wouldn't. He couldn't. Not with her. No way. Yet, at the same time, I felt that he was a master of his fate.
Thank
He
you.
had to say yes or no. It wasn't my place to decide that kind of thing. One part of me felt betrayed, but the other part of me almost wanted him to go through with the idea. For Damien's humanity. Damien remained silent still. Why was he not making a choice? Diana turned her gaze to me before smirking.
Ah, I see.
Like if he didn't have us, he probably would. Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you've proven useless to me. You're not going to say yes with your little princess around.
Go ahead, I don't care. Like, Damien, I love you, but if you're gonna have sex with her in order to become human, go ahead. I don't give a shit. I'm not really the jealous type.
I'm just not gonna sit here and watch you do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
That's
alright,
just awkward.
as long as it's like a one-time deal, and if, just don't have sex with her again.
Yeah, just
If you-
never do it again. Ever.
If you do end up doing it again, explain to me why and tell me when. I'd like to know.
And I don't want to be there when you do it.
Yeah,
Because I might
exactly.
do something rash.
It's like, hey friends, you want to go to the arcade? Let's not be in the mansion right now.
Asshole.
I mean, honestly, like if someone dating, I'm not really interested in sex, but if someone I'm dating needs a sexual release, it's like, okay, just tell me who it's with, and when it's happening, how many times it happens, and I'm good.
It's like, I'm not really interested in sex. I'd rather just have a...
Yeah.
Eh.
And I prefer it if you just at
least warn me so I don't walk in on you.
Yeah, exactly. So many of our viewers are probably going, what the fuck is with these two? It's like, what the hell kind of relationship values are these? I just don't give a shit.
I was like, I trust them enough that they won't leave me even if I don't have sex with them.
Yeah.
And I can allow them to have sex with someone else. It's not like I'm saying, you can never have sex with your women.
My one
Just
limit
like,
though,
at least warn me.
Yeah. My one limit though, no hookers. I don't want a diseased motherfucker.
Because if I do eventually sleep with you, I want to know that you're at least safe, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to get a random STD from you, okay?
I would much rather, and especially since, considering the friends we have, I'm sure there's plenty of them that'd be like, yeah, I'll have sex with you with no feelings behind it. I don't give a shit.
It's like, just, I don't want to see you having sex, so warn me.
Yeah.
Don't have sex when we're not going to have a date.
Yeah.
Or do it before or after we have a date.
Please don't do it in our house if we have one.
Please go to a hotel or at their house.
Yeah.
Not ours, because I will be in that house and you cannot kick me out.
Yeah. I'll just be off to the side watching YouTube videos on high blast.
Yeah, it's like, fuck you, pretty much right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, okay. That's
Our
it.
relationship values.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we're done. A purple pentagram slowly appeared beneath Diana's feet, letting her slowly sink into it.
However, in case you do change your mind, call me. I'll be around.
That's just so. Okay. I would not be okay if someone had like a fucked buddy relationship with Diana. It would piss me off. I'd be like, no, anyone else but her. Right?
Yeah.
And with that, Diana left us alone in my room. I finally let out the air I was unconsciously holding in my chest, relaxing from the ordeal. I can't talk. Damien stepped to me and held me gently, surprising me.
Are you alright?
You were with me the whole time. Why are you asking?
I guess he was more like worried about her being shaken up from everything.
I nodded in response, unable to speak so immediately after being surprised. Damien let out a sigh, relaxing in the embrace. I gently placed my hands around him, returning the embrace slightly. I could hear Damien's heartbeat. He held me close in his arms, and I felt safe beyond words. Are you okay?
Yeah, I am.
I hope it gives us a choice of whether or not he can have sex with her or not. Like, he asked us, what do you think of that? And I was like, yeah, go ahead.
And it's like, if you want to,
Yeah.
I just don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I looked up at Damien, happy that he was okay. Damien blushed, moving a strand of my hair from my face to look down at me. However, he suddenly pulled away, looking down at his feet.
I should go. You still need rest.
Aww. He's so worried about us.
Yeah. Before I could speak, Damien turned on his heel and rushed out the room. I stood there, staring at the door in a daze. Did that really just happen?
Oh, hell no!
Come back here!
Bitch, I want a kiss! I don't care if it drains my energy. Get back up here and give me some sugar.
So we're doing oh hell no?
Oh, hell no.
There was no way I was letting him get away from me after all of this. Come back here, you asshole. Right now. Right now. I quickly followed him out of the room, spotting him turn the corner to go downstairs into the lobby. It's like flying kick right now.
Flying kick, drag him down the stairs. He's like, what? Why would you do that? It's like, you dick, you don't just leave a chick after that. He's like, what? I'm sorry.
So abusive.
We are so abusive.
I followed him quietly, unsure of where he was going, but determined to follow him to his destination. I'm a
Final
stalker.
destination.
I'm a stalker, yes. To my surprise, he turned a corner and pushed open a wall, sliding into it and closing it behind him. I followed and repeated the action, earning entry. What? We have hidden passages here?
did.
What? I know it's a mansion.
He's
but
going to
still.
the sex dungeon.
God,
Fit the shirts and grades all of a
no.
sudden.
Oh God, no. Shh. I need to read.
Sorry.
When did this? How did Damien know this place? I walked down a small flight of stairs and continued through the dark, secret hallway. I was going to say passageway, but oh well. Unsure of what to see at the end. What was my grandfather hiding in here? Was it a magic room? Was it a secret study? I didn't know. I don't know where that came from, but okay. I felt steam gently brush against my skin, making me shiver slightly. Are we going to go into a bathing scene?
Oh my god. He got secret hot springs down there.
Apparently. A boiler room? Okay, apparently not.
But why would the boiler...
I was wrong.
I was wrong. He was a secret hot spring!
It's like bath time? I was led to a door that opened to the outside. From the direction I was going and how far I went, I was a little past the backyard. When I opened the door, the sight made me gasp. Don't say all the 5 boys are there, please.
Oh god, all 5 boys are there.
I hope not. I was greeted by a hot spring, private and isolated from the world. Was it magic? Was it just placed conveniently here? I was unsure. Aw, he's not naked.
Damn. We're such great people.
However, my eyes traveled to a Damien who was staring at me, unsurprised that I had followed.
My eyes traveled to a Damien. I love that statement right there. Like he's a wild Pokemon.
It's like, the wild Damien has appeared.
Dun 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 dun.
Your grandfather told me of this place.
But how did you know where the secret wall was? When?
When we first came here. Before we had dinner, remember?
He brought him to the place. I was like, this is where I bring all the chicks.
Oh, so that's what he was listening to in the dining room. What? I remember this scene. This is like, what the fuck are you doing? My mind went back to the day we met, remembering when Damien was looking at empty space and speaking to it. I knew there was something going on, but I didn't know what. So he can't talk to spirits.
Yeah.
Yes! You were talking to my...
He died, yes, but his spirit remained here while Malix chased us. Once Malix was no longer a threat, he left this place, knowing that we would take care of you.
I wonder if he would have stayed if we had said no one may kick them out. Right?
I'm kind of curious what would happen if we said you guys gotta leave in the morning.
Well, we have another one to do that.
Maybe that's what the credits popped up before, because
You can make it end like that.
Yeah, you could just make it in right there if you wanted to. But it's sort of like glitch. It was like, wait a minute, wait, no, the game's not over yet.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He had been watching over me.
He didn't want you to be alone when you moved in. When we were attacked, he guided us to this house. We didn't know it was to protect you until after you went to bed that night.
After. Oh crap.
He didn't want you to...
It's like, nothing at all.
There was so much information I felt nauseous.
How?
That was one little thing of information.
My grandfather's ghost? Wow, I feel so sick to my stomach right now. He's been watching me change my clothes.
I felt myself falling back before Damien rushed over and held me close.
Oh my god. He was totally watching them make out before.
It's like, Damien, stop it. Stop kissing my granddaughter. Stop
No,
it.
he's just off to the side like, go on and kiss the girl. I would totally do that. I'll just be Sebastian from The Little Mermaid.
I'd probably be that one that would just like disturb them at random moments without her knowing.
Yeah, it's like something they're like, bleh! And he's like, what the fuck? And she's like, wait, what happened? Nothing happened. Let's continue. Shut up! What? Who are you talking about? No one. What are you? Let's kiss. Fuck this.
I'd be like, Damien. And he looks at me, stop it.
This is gonna be part of the asexual succubus story, totally.
Oh god.
The ideas you give me.
Whoa, careful.
Huh?
I said the ideas you give me.
I gripped onto Damien, feeling his warmth surround me. Everything was happening so fast, I didn't know how to contain it all.
Wait, she's like about to faint again? Jesus.
Apparently!
She's so lighthearted.
She faints so easily, it's not funny.
You might want to get it checked out.
The first few times was funny, and then after that I was like, really?
Yeah.
Yet for some reason I felt safe and secure in Damien's embrace. Was I crazy? Probably at this rate, but I didn't care to think about it. My mind went from spastic to crazed to calm and at peace in his arms. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Oh, one thing I want to say really quick. If he ever really did like have sex with Diana and become human again, in order to like check if it was true, I would just stare at him for a while like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I want to rip you in the ass just to see if he would react to it, and he'd.
He's really good at ignoring our weird thoughts, so...
He is pretty good at ignoring it. It is her weird thoughts. But that would just be my way of testing it, because he would probably, because if he's the word that we were saying, he probably would, what? No! Why are you saying that again?